everybody, it's Mel here and welcome back once again to my channel. So today's video is going to be on proofreading. This is part of my end of semester panic series that I've put together. I've already done videos on how to make notes on books, how to make notes on journals and articles, and how to plan and write an essay. So you can also find links to those as well as an organisation video I've done in the description box below. So everything will be linked there in the series, and you can also find them in the little cards up in the corner. So yeah, you can access all those videos there. So I've dedicated a whole video to proofreading just because I think it is really important, and it's one of the things that can kind of tend to be neglected. When it comes to proofreading, I definitely think it's important to have stepped back from the material for a while. For me, that needs to at least be a day, but a day or two if possible. And if you actually even give yourself an extra day on top of that, then that gives you the opportunity to proofread again. So this is obviously my method of proofreading. Once again, as I've said in the other videos, everyone's methods are different, but I do think when it comes to studying and studying techniques, for me anyway, it's important to try new things, because that way I'll find maybe a new method that I enjoy, or I'll find that there's one way I was doing something and I've decided actually I don't like it that way anymore, and things like that. So when it comes to proofreading my own essays, I personally like to, again, like I said, have a day or two in between actually writing the essay, because that way you're just really coming at it with a fresh pair of eyes. So when it comes to looking back through the essay on my laptop or computer or whatever medium I've chose to write on, what I'm looking out for really is sentence structure. If there's any sentences that are too long, too short, they need a semicolon, they need to be broken up, it doesn't really make much sense, then this is what I'm looking for. I'm also there to check my grammar and to check my spelling, and because sometimes even in the computer they can totally get the spelling wrong, or you can have a word in that shouldn't be there and there can be some embarrassing mistakes and stuff because of that. So that's something to really keep an eye out whenever you're proofreading this through. You'll also catch like double words and things like that, and you'll wonder like how you didn't see them the first time round, but it definitely does happen. So after I've done that, what I'm going to do is make sure that I've included all the little things. So these are things like page numbers. These are things like my header. So for mine, I always include my student number and my name underneath, so making sure that I've got that in. Making sure that my line spacing is correct. So most universities or wherever you're submitting it to will like 1.5 or double line spacing. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but it's just something to bear in mind, to remember to check through. And again, if it's required of you, make sure that you've included your word count and things like that. So once I have done this, this is whenever I will read the essay out loud. I think that this is really important. Again, you'll catch out really weird sentences, you'll catch out double words, things like that you didn't notice the first time round. This is when you will really notice them whenever you're reading the essay out loud. So I definitely recommend taking the time to do that. I absolutely pester my friends and family because I will actually read my essay to them, and that also gets you a little bit of feedback and things like that at the same time. So you're kind of killing two birds with one stone. So yeah, I will read it out loud to somebody, and that's whenever I'll catch things, whenever they'll catch things and stuff like that. So it's definitely a really good thing to do. Optional is to have somebody to read your essay for you. So I absolutely pester the hell out of my sister because every time I write an essay, I can guarantee it's been sent to her and she will have second proofread it for me. So if you don't have somebody who's willing to do that for you, obviously there are people who make a career out of doing that. So if it's something that you're really concerned about and worried about, then you should be able to find someone in your area that you can send it to and get it checked over, or even online. I'm sure there's proofreaders on there. I don't know, I haven't looked. But yeah, my sister's a literature student, so luckily enough I send things to her and she's able to check it and send it back. So I know that I'm getting a really good second opinion. Optional again, but highly recommended, because again, what I stress is to try not to leave things to the last minute, is to do this process again in a day or two. So again, this is optional, but yeah, I do encourage it. And by this point then you know that you'll really thoroughly checked your essay before you submit it. So I know this is kind of a little short video, but I do think it's necessary because I do think a lot of the time proofreading can be overlooked. So yeah, hopefully you find this video useful and informative. Yeah, and I'll see you on the next upload. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
I'll raise a glass to